All right, gather around. I've got a story, and it's got everything. Classic family drama, the buzz of a Hollywood debut, superstars with strong opinions, and a moment when one brother finally said what was burning inside him. So, settle in. This all went down just last week. Picture it. More than 60 Jackson family members quietly slipped into a private theater in Los Angeles. They were there for an early look at Michael, the new biopic all about the King of Pop. The movie officially hits theaters April 24th, but this was the inner circle's chance to see it first. Now, for the big twist. Jafar Jackson, Jermaine's 29-year-old son, stars as Michael, his own uncle. And from what leaks have told us, he's not just good, he's electric. For Jermaine, for Jafar, for the whole Jackson family, this moment was meant to feel like a win. A victory lap. Maybe even a little healing after all the years of pain and headlines. You could almost imagine everyone hoping to walk out with full hearts, proud, relieved, united. But the moment those credits rolled and the house lights flickered on, the mood cracked, because Janet Jackson, yes, Janet, the legend, the trailblazer, one of the most successful pop stars ever, had thoughts. And she didn't hold back. Instead of applause, there was a long, awkward silence as Janet started breaking down the film, scene by scene, performance by performance. The acting, the makeup, the choreography, the tiniest details. She picked at it all. Some family members said it felt like she critiqued every single frame. Now look, Janet knows talent. She's lived, breathed, and shaped the industry for decades. If anyone could spot something off, it's her. Still, this wasn't a test screening or daytime TV. This was a family event, and even in a clan used to honest conversations, her words stung. The room got heavy. People fidgeted. You could hear the tension echo off the carpet and the distant hum of the projector. Some younger cousins looked down at their phones, pretending nothing was happening. The vibe was, well, let's call it awkward at best. Then, Jermaine Jackson, now 71, decided he'd had enough. He stood up and turned straight to Janet. "You are going to miss this wave," he told her. "No hesitation. You are so jealous. Just get on the wave." Just like that, the silence broke, snapping the family out of their trance and straight into collective discomfort. Try to picture it. A family famous beyond measure. Gathered together, but now split wide open in their own little theater. Old arguments mixing with new ones. For the next few seconds, no one said a thing. Just awkward glances and the old familiar weight of Jackson family expectations pressing down on everyone. But of course, nothing is ever as simple as it seems with this family. That confrontation, that one tense exchange, wasn't just about the movie. It was a spark on top of old, unspoken kindling, stuff stretching back years. Janet has fiercely defended Paris, Michael's daughter, especially since Paris fell into a legal fight with the Michael Jackson estate. If you thought this family ran as one unit, think again. There are factions now, those who line up behind the estate and its projects, and those who hesitate. Real divisions, real wounds. Jermaine, on the other hand, is all in. He's poured heart, soul, and reputation into this film. His son's big moment is about more than just acting. It's a full-force attempt to reclaim the Jackson legacy, to remind the world who Michael was before the scandals, before the endless debates. In Jermaine's mind, this wasn't just a movie premiere. It was a statement, a family reboot. As one insider put it, everybody in that room knows Michael was lightning in a bottle. You can't duplicate him, but you can show the world what he meant. That's the hope, riding on Jafar's shoulders. And from what people say, Jafar doesn't just play Michael. He disappears into him. The voice, the movements, the tiny details. The family swears it's like seeing the past come back to life. For Jafar, the role's personal. He grew up breathing this music, copying those steps, knowing how much the Jackson name means, and how much it costs. After everyone finally spilled out into the LA night, one family member summed it all up with something that lingers in your mind. "We keep looking for that moment again. Only Michael could give us that, and he's not even here anymore." But look at all the talk this movie started. This isn't just about Michael. It's about us, it's about the family, it's about our comeback. And that's it, isn't it? When you strip away the glitz and complications, you find something simple. people missing their brother, son, friend, a man larger than life, and irreplaceable. There's grief and money and pride and an urge to matter, knotted into one big bundle, and packed inside a room full of people carrying the same larger-than-life last name. Families are messy. Famous families, well, there's no manual for that. And for a family built around one man who will cast a shadow for generations to come, the messiness runs even deeper. Will Janet come around? Did Jermaine's words land? Or will they just add more fuel to the family fire? Who knows? That's the truth. What we do know is, on April 24th, the world gets a front-row seat. They'll see Jafar try, in his own way, to bring Michael back to life, at least for 2 hours, and maybe that's the start of something new. Maybe, after all the fights and the hard feelings, watching that movie together will be a shot at something close to unity, a tiny crack of healing. Because families fight, heal, and stumble forward, even when the whole world is watching. Especially then.